Hi y'all, it's Neva from Manic Mama Musings, and this is 100 Days of Halloween, and we are on day, let me count, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, day 11, I believe it is. I think it's day 11. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to add up and figure. From now on, I'll write it down how many days till Halloween and whatnot. Haven't felt too good. My allergies have been kicking my hiney in the heat, and I've had horrible migraines, so I'm sorry I missed a few days. So we have catching up to do. So, let's see. Shark Bait. I did not review that. It was an okay movie. I can think of some other cartoon shark movies that I like, but it was a good break from all the gore, and I'm going to try to do that. Every once in a while, break it up and at least have one that's not got a lot of blood and stuff in it or whatever. And so it was okay. I mean, I think kids would like it. I love cartoon movies. This was just not one that was my favorite. I forgot. Did you watch that one with me, babe?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it.
He liked it. He's a big kid.
For being so low budget, it was actually really well made, or at least well written.
And the story behind it was a good story.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then it was The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay, LJ really enjoyed it. I had trouble paying attention, but I was glad I marked it off my bucket list because it's a classic. Jack Palance is in it. That's way back from my childhood and whatnot. So yeah, I had never watched it before, and honestly, for it being back then, they managed to transform him. You could tell it was still him, but he was transformed. So I was pretty impressed by that. But yeah, it was a good movie. I like it because it shows the dark side. Like, we have extreme dark sides and then to the other extreme. So I enjoyed it, but 1 thumbs up. I'd watch it again, but it won't be one that I want to, I choose to, oh, this is a go-to movie. What did you think, babe?
I thought it was pretty good. I'd also give it 1 thumb. I thought it was not bad, but I mean, this is probably the reason we don't hear that much about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. When you got stories like Frankenstein and Dracula and stuff like that being, yeah.
Okay, so last night I watched The Winter Witch by myself. The movie could have been good. Let's just put it that way. It's not super scary if you choose to watch it. I mean, there's a few little tiny jump scares, that's it. The idea behind it is kind of a good idea, but it just didn't, the movie did not bring that out. It just didn't. And he didn't watch it because he was at work. So, Winter Witch, no thumbs. No thumbs down, but no thumbs, because I probably won't watch it again, just because it was a letdown. And then to watch it again and know that the letdown's coming would be even worse. So, there you go. Let me show you something I made. I made Leggy Froggy 2.0. That is by Joe's Web. I will link her down below. But I followed the tutorial and I used worsted weight yarn. I believe it was, I don't remember the color, but it was an I Love This yarn. And isn't he so cute? I was going to put him in the craft fair. I've got one coming up this weekend, but to be honest, I kind of want to keep him. Maybe I'll make me one. But he's so cute. Look at his legs. He's just so cute. The frog. He's adorable. Anyway, so I fell in love with him. I have great news. For those of you who don't know, I love pumpkin spice. And look what the hubby found me at Walmart. Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin spice. And I love their pumpkin spice because it is like the perfect mix. And it's just... Now I gotta stock up. Everywhere I find pumpkin spice coffee, I've got to... Yeah, I gotta stock up and put it in the freezer because I run out and then I'm sad. I don't have to drink it every morning, but, I'd like to have it throughout the year. So I think I'm gonna stock up on some this year, put it in the freezer. It's supposed to stay good if it's in the freezer, so... There you go. There's my wonderful find that made me so happy. Fall find. First fall find. There you go. Okay, then I won a giveaway from DOY Creations. I will link her down below. But I won a giveaway, and I was so surprised when she called my name. And it was a giveaway for Love in Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. If you don't know who she is, I will link her down below, and her Etsy shop is always in her description box. But this is the pattern I picked, and I can't wait to make it up for some craft fairs. When it starts like in the fall, it would look very pretty in some fall colors. Look at that, y'all. It's the Granny Stitch, and it's a hooded cowl, and I am just in love with that. Can they see it real good?
Yeah. Back up a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Her patterns are amazing, and so I am looking forward to doing this, and I will show y'all when I do. I've got quite a few things to do now, so it won't be right away, but I want a pattern. So I am very blessed for that. That made me real happy. Go check her shop out. She's got wonderful patterns, like I said, and check her channel out, and DIY Creations. Both of those ladies are amazing. I would love it if you'd go check them out. Now, I got this from, okay, I knew it was coming. It's from Bridget. It's a surprise for me. And so, let's see if you can see it. Can you see in there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now let's see. I knew it was yarn. She said I have to make something for myself, which I will. Oh, it's the one I commented on. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so y'all tell me that this don't just scream 70s right there. Like, and this one goes with it. I don't know what I'll make. Maybe a hat or an ear warmer. I might have a yarn that might go with it. Let me see.
It reminds me of like those curtains, carpets, and couches you would see back then.
Yeah. Let me see if this will go with it. Well, looks to be about the same thickness. I don't know. Do y'all think these... Oh, yeah, they might go together. What's y'all's opinion on whether these go together or not? Kinda, huh? Oh, this one makes me think a little bit of candy corn if it just had some white in it. And this one just screams 70s. This is so... If you don't know Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget, I will link her down below. She dyes and spins her own yarn, and oh, I got some of her yarn. Thank you. This is beautiful. I fell in love with it when she showed it. Like, it screamed 70s to me, and I grew up in the 70s. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 70s and the 80s, but y'all tell me if you think that these go, this was from Hobby Lobby, if you think these go together. Because really, honestly, there are some colors that are a little bit alike, so what do y'all think? I'll be waiting for your opinion on that, but I'm going to put these in this bag so nothing can get to them for right now. Let's see, and I didn't look up any facts. Sorry guys, I wanted to get this video out to you today because by evening time is when I feel real blah. And I always think, oh, I'm going to make my video, and then guess what? I don't, because I'm not feeling so great. So I wanted to get this out kind of early. Oh, our movie for tonight is Alligator, and it is on Freevee, and I remember watching that as a kid. So some of these movies are nostalgia for me, and maybe they will be for you too, but I remember it made me want a baby alligator, even though, you know, it grew huge, and the stuff that happened in the movie, I still wanted one. I'm an adult now, and of course I don't want one, but if I could shrink one, not really. I would not mess with an animal's DNA. So, on that note, I've got to figure out some outfits for Halloween, but on that note, I'm going to let you go. I will put the movie in the description box. My email is always below. I would love it if you'd send me pictures. I'm going to try to add Ryan's blocks again. I don't know, or squares that she sent me pictures of. I don't know if it's going to let me. I've not gotten any other pictures. I would love to see blanket progress. My blanket. Pause it for a minute, babe. Okay, so, sorry about that. I forgot the blanket, so I can show you now. Remember, I've got days in here that because I haven't made a video. Where we were was down here. Where we are is up here. It is just growing and growing and gets prettier and prettier and makes me so happy. I love this. I absolutely love it. Looking at it every day makes me just excited. I work on it throughout the movie. So however long the movie is, that's how long I put into the blanket that day. That way I don't finish it up really fast, but hopefully I'll get it done before Halloween so I can make, well, you'll see what I'm up to, but I got to make some Halloween makes. I know that, besides the blanket. Those will be coming up, but I thought I would share Leggy Froggy, and like I said, the tutorial is by Joe's Web. She also has a PDF pattern for sale. I just followed the tutorial, and he's absolutely cute. I hope my next one comes out a little better. His eyes are a little bit wonky, but I want to make in a bunch of different green colors because I just think he's so stinking cute. And I want to make one out of blanket yarn, so we shall see how that goes. But look at him, he's just adorable. I'm in love with this frog. I may keep this one and then make another one to sell. But I really like him. He's so cute. Joe did such a good job on that and making him curve. He's curvy. That's the difference between this one and the other pattern that's out. This one, it has curves. It's a curvy frog. Curvy, not Kermit, curvy. Okay, not scurvy either, curvy. Okay, I'll let y'all go, and I will try my very best to be back tomorrow. Like I said, my allergies and the heat really just make me feel blah, so I need to make my videos earlier in the day. I love y'all. Mwah!